Hello, book lovers, and welcome to Book Talk Radio Club. My name is Claire Perkins, and today I'm talking to author Allistar Banks. Allistar is a multi-genre author with books as far-ranging as a positivity journal for adults to charming children's book titled Lenny the Lizard and His Green Scarf. I might add that Allistar also writes poetry as well as recipes to tackle diabetes. She received her Bachelor of Science degree in Mass Communications from Lander University. A McCormick, South Carolina native, she's a lover of Southern cuisine, the mountains, local art, and history. Today I'm going to chat with her about her most recently published book, The Silent Cries of Sarah Crossroads. Hi, Allistar. First of all, welcome, and thank you for coming to talk to me on Book Talk Radio Club.
Yes, it's a pleasure being able to speak with you on here today.
The Silent Cries of Sarah Crossroads. Now, that's an interesting title. Would you like to give us a brief synopsis of the story, please?
Yes, so Sarah Crossroads is a young teenage girl who just got into high school. So she's in the ninth grade now. And up until this point, she's been playing basketball for her middle school team. And she hopes that she'll be able to play basketball for her high school team, which so she accomplishes as she goes to high school and she tries out for their basketball team and she makes it on it. But further along in the story, she comes to a crossroads in her life and trying to pursue her dream career playing in the WNBA, which is the Women's National Basketball Association, for the Atlanta Dream Team, or pursue a career in sports psychology like her mom wants her to do.
So who is Sarah Crossroads? Tell me about her. What kind of person is she?
Sarah Crossroads is just your typical teenager who's just trying to find her way, within school and just social life and just trying to make new friends in high school, since she's going from, middle school where she knew everyone to high school where she doesn't basically know, everyone, but she is with her classmates from middle school. But she gets to meet new people and also have new teachers, new curriculum, a little bit more advanced classes. And so Sarah has to adjust to that just like any other teenager would have to do.
Why the name Sarah Crossroads? It's quite an unusual name.
Yeah, so I went to school with a girl named Sarah, and she enjoyed playing basketball as well as Sarah Crossroads is. I decided to give Sarah the last name Crossroads. It's because she comes to a difficult place in her life, in a crossroads in her life. If she can be able to establish, this dream career that she has as she becomes a senior in high school, going into college, and just trying to look at her life in the long-term perspectives of can she keep up playing basketball in college or not, and whether this will be a suitable career for her. And I think also her mom fears that Sarah might get hurt playing basketball like her dad did when he was a young adult as well.
Sarah comes to a crossroads, as you said, in life when choosing to pursue her dream of becoming a pro women's basketball player or choosing the stable 9-to-5 job of becoming a sports psychologist. Although both career choices are in the sports field, why is she hesitating from pursuing a dream? Is there something or someone influencing her to become this sports psychologist? I think you said it was her mum, didn't you?
Yes, it's her mother that's trying to more so influence her in sports psychology, because her mom is also a social worker and she's also a psychologist as well. And I think Sarah's mom wants for her to take after her and just kind of lead on that legacy of being a psychologist and going into that family type business of psychology and being a counselor, maybe even having her own mental facility, as well, and trying to help those that struggle with their mental health as well too.
Behind the story of a teenage girl and her career choices, there's more going on behind the scenes, as it were, isn't there? Without spoiling the story, is it something to do with the dedication at the beginning of The Silent Cries of Sarah Crossroads?
I think there's I guess behind the scenes is that Sarah's sister, when they have their prom night. So Sarah is a junior in high school and her sister Michelle is a senior in high school, and a tragic accident happens that kind of veers her towards maybe I can't do this dream career anymore, and I got to go into being more of doing, a regular 9 to 5 job in psychology maybe later on. I think that maybe that stops Sarah at a brief time of trying to play basketball as she copes with the loss of her sister and that difficult tragedy she goes through.
I can see that. So Sarah's dream is at times a heartbreaking portrait of a sensitive teenage girl as she deals with her teenage years, school and friends, as well as her mum's expectations. Why did you decide to go down this route when writing the book, Allistar?
I decided to go down this route because I can share some of the similar struggles that Sarah has because of trying to pursue your dream career as, being a writer and being a blogger, and a speaker as well too. So, and also I think there was societal and family pressure, I guess, in my end too, of trying to do everything, A from B to Z, when trying to have a 9 to 5 job or,
What age group is The Silent Cries of Sarah Crossroads aimed at?
So this book is aimed towards 9th through 12th graders. So 9th, 10th, and 11th and 12th graders would enjoy reading the story.
As I said in the introduction, you're a multi-genre author with books as far-ranging as a positivity journal for adults to a charming children's book titled Lenny the Lizard and His Green Scarf. You also write poetry as well as recipes to tackle diabetes. Is there one particular genre that you enjoy writing in more than others, that flows, as it were? If so, which one would it be?
Oh, I enjoy writing in the children's genre because there's so many different things you can do with children's characters, and just being able to make them have maybe a bubbly personality. Or also I enjoy, rhyming too. So most children's books kind of have like a rhyming to them or a moral lesson to the story, or trying to teach them something like colors or shapes or things of kindness or something that's fun and educational. So I love writing things for children that are also about fun and adventure. So down the road, I want to work on my Nicole E. Nelson series, which is about fun and adventure, but Nicole is also educational as well for kids because she likes to talk about the holidays and other important events in history. So
that's good. So when did you start your writing career?
So I started my writing career in 2018.
Oh, okay. But what inspired you to start?
What inspired me to start writing was when I was in the 4th grade, and my teacher at the time just saw my skills and strength sets for storytelling and writing, and also in creative writing as well. And I just had I love being able to create characters and just use my imagination back then. And so I wrote a children's picture story called The Sorcerer and the Magic Pond, which was a story about a wizard named Henry who learned to use his powers for good and not for evil to help the princess's hair grow back long over again.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. Well, that's lovely. So what's next for Allistar Banks on the writing front?
So what's next is my Girl Rise series I've been working on. So I have the second book all written up. It's just a matter of putting the second book together, and I'm working towards the third book in the series now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Last of all, where can we just purchase Silent Cries of Sarah Crossroads?
So you can purchase the book on Amazon.
Oh, that's lovely. All right. Well, thank you, Allistar. Please come back on Book Talk Radio Club soon. I'd love to chat with you and hear more. In the meantime, good luck for the future. And thank you, everyone.
Yes, most definitely.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to Book Talk Radio Club. Nice to speak to you, Allistar. Bye now.
It was lovely speaking with you. Bye now.